Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. Today is Lucky Dip Day, but I remembered I have one more ArtSnacks box. All my Lucky Dips use ArtSnacks supplies, so this is totally in line with doing a Lucky Dip. It's just that the items are already determined because it's whatever is in this box. This is from February of last year, February 2021. As some of you know, I have been behind on my ArtSnacks box for a long time, and I finally decided that, combined with the fact that I have so many art supplies now because of having a subscription to this for like, I don't know, 6 years maybe. So 6 times 12 months of boxes is a lot of stuff, and I was not using it up that fast. So this is my last box, and I just never got around, probably because last year was my final year of my undergraduate studies, so it just got harder and harder, you know, it was all the final classes, and it was just really hard, so I just was not able to get around to this. And then I remembered it, and I have time, and so that's what I'm doing today. So let's see what's inside. First, here's that packet, always with the signature green paper. Here's the menu. Look at that in a minute. Here's some ink. Ooh. Acrylic drawing ink. Higgins Blue. Shake well. Interesting. Waterproof. It says peel. I wonder what's behind. Well, I'll see in a second. Oh, and here's the actual snack. Oh, it's another jaw buster. I remember this from before. Jaw busters instead of jawbreakers. Oh, it matches the menu quite well. Look at this color coordination. Okay, that's it for the contents. Let's see what's in the packet. Oh, wait. I just realized I don't have my chat up. Let's see. How do I do that? Get your chat up. Share. No. Where's the chat? This one? Uh-huh. Okay. Sweet. Got the chat box up. So in case anybody wants to chat with me. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I just ripped that sticker right off. Oh, what is this? This is fun. I bet this is an eraser. Koh-i-Noor. Pencil since 1790. Hartmouth. Camera, will you show this? Camera. Hey, camera. I can't tell if it's not doing it. Well, whatever. Here's this funny looking pink hexagon. Yeah, I think it must be eraser. It's a little pliable. Oh, here's a sticker. This is my last ArtSnacks sticker. Ooh, it zoomed on, not zoomed, it focused. Yay, it looks so lovely. Oh, what? Cool. It's a Zig clean color dot, which I have some of these and I like them. They're very fun, especially for planning, for doing planner stuff. But it's metallic, so I bet it's going to be really cool. So what it has this like bulbous end. Let's see if it wants to. No, it doesn't want to show you the bulbous end. Well, you can sort of see it. Bulbous end that you can just boop, press down to make perfect circles of various sizes, and then on this side is like a normal style writing nib. Oh, it doesn't like it. Like the sticker. Whatever, camera. Arisa, hello! Hi! Thank you for joining me! Oh, I have some of these. Princeton Velvet Touch. It's the body of the handle is all softy. That's why they put a little circle in here so you can touch it. You touch the softy. Ooh, it focused. Yay. Around number 4. This is good for me because this is the size that I like a lot. I use this size 4. So this is what made all this black stuff here. I've gotten these before. I don't know if this is the same exact brand, but it's a graphite pencil that is like no wood. It's only graphite. Encased in like, I think like a plastic wrapping. Oh, it's falling down. Karandash. 6B. Yeah, that's why it's 6B. It's pretty soft. And there's even this side makes a bit of a mess. Oh, what am I gonna do with this stuff? I got 2 blues. Oh, I can't wait to test what this is. What the 2 blues are like. I have lots of happy texture. I love the tapered brush tip. Yes, this is my favorite. Round, I don't need any other kind of brush. It's fun to look at all the different sizes, but time and again, I just come back to the round. I'm gonna see why this says peel. Oh, but you can't peel it. They taped it. Why does it say peel and then they taped over it? Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Maybe. You can see. But you can't see the tape. It's like right here. They taped over this part that says peel. Why? It's a mystery. Shake well, it says. Okay, let's find out about this stuff. Let's see what it has to say. Oh, if I could pick it up on the menu. Oh, wait. It's the joke. Time for the joke. There's always a joke at the top. Okay. What happens when an artist has trouble finding inspiration? I have no idea. Wow, whatever. They draw a blank. Oh, that's a good one. That was not obvious to me. They draw a blank. That is a really good one. Okay, the first thing on the list is this Hutchins acrylic ink. It says it's $7.95 retail. It says new product. Layer up this month with, or layer up this month. Okay, I put the emphasis on the wrong word. Layer up this month with Hutchins acrylic ink. A brand new product. Well, it was a year ago. Well, like a year and a quarter ago. Okay. This ink is waterproof and light fast, so you can create multiple layers with ease. The color is brilliant and intensely pigmented and can be mixed with other Hutchins inks to create custom hues. You can dilute it with water or use as is with a brush or dip pen. Interesting. I have to decide. I might have to get... I just dumped out my water from working on my watercolor... my watercolor, my illustration that I'm doing watercolor, and I just dumped the water out. I should have kept it. Oh. Face. It's how to eat a face palm, right? Okay. This will be interesting to at the very least, it's going to be interesting to test out the different things I can do with it. So the next thing, oh yeah, I'm going to have water. There's a brush here. I want to use it. Okay, that's the next thing. Princeton Velvet Touch Series 3950 synthetic brush round size 4. $8.35 retail. Paint in the lap of luxury with the Princeton Velvet Touch brush. Its silky, soft finish wood handle complements the excellent performance of its synthetic bristles. 7 years of research and development went into creating these filaments meant to outperform natural hair. That's cool. Because I like not having... I like vegan art supplies too. I mean, who knows about the glue used, but anyway. This brush works well across all mediums and pairs well with the Higgins acrylic ink. It ought to, because everybody does the ArtSnacks challenge. Well, that's not true, but lots of people do it. So there's that. I'm going to get it out of here. I'm sure I have at least one of these, but I wonder if I have like the exact same one or what. It's such a good size because you can do relatively big stuff and fill a big area. Well, to me, big. But you can also just use the teeny tiny tip and go little small lines. I wish I could convey the nice soft, can you see? You can't really tell, but it really is like soft and velvety. It's so nice. It's nice just to hold it, hold the brush and not do anything else with it. Gross, random, but I ate some raw dough and now my burps taste like beer. Well, it makes sense though if it's like bread dough because of the yeast. Fermenting in your own stomach. Oh good, this is the next thing. Okay. Kuretake Zig Metallic Clean Color Dot Double-Ended Marker. $4 retail. This has a nice texture too. Ooh. It's different. I'm testing it. No, it's the same. I just don't use these that often. No, it's slightly different. Yeah, it's the tiniest bit. Maybe it's because I've used this more and so I've worn it out. See, I told you I had one of these before, but it's not metallic. This one's metallic. Okay, back to the thingy. It says, staff favorite, connecting the dots has never been easier. The Clean Color Dot Marker lets you create perfectly round dots, now in metallic color. It features 2 nibs, a 1mm tip for detail work, and a rounded dot tip. Try changing the pressure as you draw to create brush strokes or dot marks in varying sizes. The water-based metallic ink shines on light or dark paper. Ooh, fun! Or dark paper. I'm going to have to get a dark paper out and see, or at least a colored paper and see what it's like. Okay, the next thing. This funny, that's what this is for. You can put your thumb in it, in this hole, and go, okay. Koh-i-Noor Thermoplastic Eraser. $1.39 retail. It's all about control with the Koh-i-Noor Thermoplastic Eraser. Comfortably hold this handy tool and erase with complete accuracy thanks to its ergonomic hexagonal shape. The durable rubber material is gentle on paper and comes in a variety of fun colors. Which one did you get? Oh, that's interesting. I got the classic eraser color, pink. Looks good on this green paper. Looks like a little flower. Yeah, I got pink. Wow, I wonder what other colors went out. So I can look it up later. Last thing. Caran d'Ache Graphstone pencil. $5.72 retail. Experience pure graphite with a Caran d'Ache Graphstone pencil. Made from a solid piece of graphite. No wood casing. This pencil is great for quick gesture drawing. It can be used like a regular pencil or broken up into chunks for more expressive work. Sharpen it normally to achieve a super fine tip. I don't like breaking stuff. I'm not going to try that. But it's already sharpened in a way that I could get some really big marks out of it without having to break it. Okay, so let's see. I need some supplies to do my ArtSnacks challenge. So first I'm going to tidy this little space up a bit. I'll put this over here so that the ArtSnacks logo is visible. Boop. Here's the candy. Oh, but I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna... yeah, this goes over here. Boop. And our snack sticker. I need a dark colored paper and my normal sketchbook, maybe. Because if I want to do something on dark paper, but I've got this. Ooh. Maybe I'll just use my regular sketchbook. And yeah, because of this graphite too. And I gotta make some sort of thing that lets me use this eraser. Okay, so I need sketchbook, some water. Sketchbook's over here. Not that you know where I'm going. Oh, where is it? Where's my little... Oh, maybe I'll use this one. I'll use this same one from last time. This is a watercolor sketchbook, so it'll work good with this ink. And then the watercolor texture should show nicely with this. But I still need some water, so I'm gonna put my little be right back sign up. So I gotta step out to get that. Oh no! Kiki just tried to dash in. Oh, I don't know. Did you hear that? Sorry, Kiki, I'm busy. She tried to come down with me. She was like, let me in. And I was like, nope. Okay, I gotta move this box because I need to put the water up higher. So I can put this here and then the brush goes here. This is how I always work in my watercolor. Oh, as I'm left-handed. Okay, so, oh, but also works with dip pen. Ooh, I'm gonna get that cool glass dip pen that Sarah gave me. Where is it? Oh, I put it here. Ha-ha. It's even my favorite color, red. Yeah, it's so cool. Okay, put this back. Okay, now, what shall I try first? I guess first I'll try. It'd be good to use the most wet material so that it can have the most time to try to dry. So this is the Higgins acrylic ink blue. Shake well. I've been shaking and shaking it. So first thing, let's just try doing a drop. It's got this nice dropper. It's always fun to do that. And the higher you go up, learn this from experience, the higher you drop the ink from, the more splatter it does. So you also have to be careful. Okay, next I'll try the brush. Oh, it's so nice. It's so soft. Such a soft brush. Okay. I think first I will do, I'm just getting the brush wet to begin with. Also, sort of cleaning the, whatever it is that always holds the bristles together when it's a brand new brush. Just getting that off there. And I'll try the ink undiluted. Oh, this is a pretty nice color. Now, I'm gonna make a wet splotch. And then paint into it. Man, I haven't used the sketchbook much, but I really do like it. The paper is so nice. It's got this lovely, it's just a joy to feel the texture of the paper. just like this brush. I'm not even doing anything with it, just holding it. Oh, that looks cool. How it's all feathering out? Yeah, like that. Neat. Well, I've got still some stuff on here. I'll suck up a little more water and try a diluted swirly. Nice. Let's try the dip pen next. Nice blue color. Yeah, I think so too. I've had a good fortune to get blues that I like. 'Cause some blues I'm like, no. Ooh. I'm gonna try writing hello. Oh, it's hard because I'm left-handed. Okay, I'll write it over here. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Ooh, I love this. That is such a good... I might do that as my base or something. Just make the whole page wet and whoosh, then paint on it. And then I bet I could draw once it's dry. Oh, it'll take a while, but once it's dry, can draw on top of it. For now, though, rinse this out, especially because it's acrylic ink, so I don't want it to dry on here. I mean, the glass pen is probably easier to clean than a brush if I were to let it dry on, but just in case, just make it easier for myself. Clean it now. Scritch, scritch. Oh, were you hearing that? The satisfying sound of the pen on the paper. It's so good. Okay, let's do this thing next. The next blue thing. The clean color dot metallic. Guess I'll do the lines first with the bullet tip. Oh wow, it's quite a different color. I'm gonna take them all the way down so I can also try water on top and see what happens. This ink is cool because I did these dots here and they're still feathering out. This ink here. Let's put some water in here and see what happens to this one. Yep. Oh. That's cool. I didn't know that it picked up the scritchy scritch sounds. It's very nice thinned out like this. It's nice that I got two fairly different blue colors too, because that last lucky dip I got two almost the same. I'm gonna check and see if this is bleeding through. It's not bleeding through. You can see a little bit on the back, but it's not bleeding through or anything. Okay, here comes the fun part. This dot part, the big bulbous end. Oh, it's quite hard. It's like I need to warm it up or something. Okay, try it again. Yeah. See, look at it's so good. Makes these little perfect circles, and you can do little teeny tiny ones. I need to make sounds for them. And you can do. Here's the biggest. That's the biggest one you can do, and I really smashed it down. Normally wouldn't want to do them that big. Beep, 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 beep. It's hard to see the metallic part. Oh yeah. As it dries, it sort of. Wonder if you can see that. I need to move my lights a little higher, I think. There, maybe that. These drier ones are like separating into the silver and the blue a little bit. That one's still wet. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that's basically what I can do with that. Graphite is pretty simple. But it is this like only graphite thing, so I can make it like a big mark. Yeah, you can cover a lot of area fast. As I thought, it looks good on this watercolor paper. Nice texture. And it's, woo! Look at how it, look how, oh, maybe it'll show you. Come on, camera. Show this amazing, well, you can sort of see how it got all flat. I don't get why the camera sometimes adjusts focus and other times it's like, nope. What can I do? Light. Yeah, I can cover it pretty lightly too. Just starting to bleed through the tiniest bit. There's one little teeny dot right here. Well, I guess I'll try the eraser on these. I see why they said it's good for gestures. Yep. Definitely good for just doing those big drawings where you're just moving your arm and not worrying that much about the fine details, just getting the idea. Only thing about this is it makes a ton of dust. It's interesting, maybe it's just because it's this paper, but it's actually serving more as a what am I trying to say? Before it erases, it like spreads the graphite out and then it starts erasing. I don't know about this being ergonomic. It's actually kind of hard to hold. It's a good idea, but in practice it's not. Oh, that's a little easier if I use the edge instead of the tip, the edge of the hexagon instead of the tip. Well, yeah, I don't think I would buy this, but it is a fun eraser to have now that I've got it. Okay. Got my trash can so I can swipe. Oh, this is still wet. I'm going to swipe all these little eraser dusts into the trash can. Try not to touch the wet bits of the paper. Oh, there's a few on the desk too. Okay. Oh, this is my favorite part. Look at how cool this is. I love this. And there's this hard line here, and then here it sort of has the dry brush effect, and here it's just so soft, like can't even tell the transition between white and blue. Dang it, there's still some eraser dust on here. No, I'm not that impressed with this eraser. Makes lots of dust. Doesn't actually erase all that well. I mean, I had to work at it. I did get it erased. But these dark parts on the edge are from the eraser smudging the graphite before it actually picks it up. I do like this too. Oh, what am I gonna do? I like how this looks and I like how this looks. Maybe, oh, I have an idea. I'll like draw some lines, maybe all over the page or something. I'm gonna need a bigger brush. Oh, this is the brush I was given in the box. I need to use this one. But it's like fill the page with this and this. It's my idea. What is my favorite thing from the box? Probably this thing so far. I love these dot markers. It's so fun just making these little dots. Like you can use them to like mark your checklist. Like you have your checklist like done, done, done. Or you can like use it to decorate something or make a bullet list of whatever. It's just really fun. It's not that great for my artwork. It's not really the kind of thing that I would incorporate, but it's just nice to use for other things. I'm waiting for this last big one to dry. Ooh, I know. I'll get my fan and fan it a little bit. These ones are dry, I think. Splatters. Perfect circle tool. Yep. As long as you don't mind it being about, what is this? How big is this? About 1/2 centimeter. It's about the biggest it seems to get. Yeah, 1/4 inch. Come on, dry so I can flip the page. Could think about what am I going to make for my, got these little bubble-like things. It's ink. I don't need to use this. In fact, I don't think I will use this glass pen. I just wanted to try it. But this didn't come in the box, so I don't want to use it for my challenge. So I'm going to put this away. Blue. Blue always makes me think of water. I could do some sort of blue flower. Blue, I did a bird last week, so maybe I should do something else. Blue. Blue and gray. Blue sky. And there's lots of dots. Make it dots. Dot marker. Specifically using dots because it's the dot marker. Dots. Look like bubbles. So maybe I'll do a fish. I'll do a fish in water. I'm gonna look up a fish reference. So it'll be a gray fish. So maybe a tuna. Tuna. Oh, here we go. Tuna. The fish. No. It's giving me like cans of tuna and snack boxes. I knew that would happen. Oh, it has yellow on them. Oh, here's one that doesn't. Ooh, Wikipedia seems to have a bunch of pictures. Oh, I know. Tuna underwater. Haha. Sanji. Yeah. What did he want? He wanted the he wanted the elephant tuna and he got that. Oh, but I'm behind. I'm pretty sure I got slightly spoiled. I won't say anything else though. Let's see. Big blue. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Great blue. Yeah. Can't remember. Oh, this is a cool picture. Oh, this one is cool too. Wow. Tuna fish school. I'm going to do this one. Use this one as my reference. This is a cool picture. I don't know how well that comes across. Doesn't want to focus on the phone. Show the people the tuna. Whatever. I've got that as my reference. In fact, I'm going to turn it this way. Come on, screen. Turn the other direction. Okay. Okay, visit Marlin Magazine. Show me le tuna. Show me the image in a new tab. Yes. Switch. Perfect. This is what I wanted. Though I wish it would... Oh, there we go. I want the bar. Okay. I think I've got it. Okay. Sort of. Every time I pull it down, the URL bar comes down too. Okay. I've got a tuna reference photo. Put my phone on the stand. No! The URL bar came down again. Okay. No URL bar. Okay, good. We're good now. In fact, I think I'll zoom in a little bit. Yay. Oh yeah, that's super cool. That's so cool. I've never really looked that much at tunas. Ugh, this freaking spot. The spot where I try to make it as big as possible is still slightly damp. Maybe he doesn't. I'm pretty sure I had that happen to... I remember that happening to me, like, for some reason. It's all blue. All blue is what he's looking for. And because of that, I always thought he had blue eyes, but nope, they're just like black. I completely forgot about that. Okay, this is gonna have to be good enough. Yeah, it did bleed through a little bit right there, but whatever, this is just a sketchbook. It's not that big of a deal. Whoops, where are you going, graphite pencil? You're sticking around. Okay, so first I'm gonna set up my... So let's see, in the reference picture it's light to dark. I'm thinking. Male Oda characters don't get irises, right? They just have kind of black, deadish eyes. Maybe a little highlight in them. Okay, I'm going to start with doing some dots for bubbles. And then I'm gonna do some water to spread them out. And then on that water, I'm going to add some of this. Ah, I love these. I love these circle. I love these dot markers. Oh, I'll put one right on that, and then you can't even tell. You can't even tell that it bled through. And then I'll do a little, just some little small ones, kind of makes it feel like it's going into the background. Maybe another big one over here and a big one over here. No, how about a littleish one? Yeah. Okay, that's good. And I think I'll save this for some detail work at the end. The bullet tip of this marker. Now, thinking, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make the page wet, spread this ink around, and then while the page is still wet, add the more ink. And I think I'll purposefully avoid the edges because I keep getting stuff on the next pages down in this sketchbook, and then it's sketchbooks, doesn't matter that much, but I do prefer to have a clean page to work on. This is why I kind of wanted to just grab a bigger brush, because it takes, this is really, might be 300-pound watercolor paper, which is probably why I like it so much. But anyway, it sucks up the water really fast and you have to keep loading up a brush this small. Haha, it's super weird. Every time I look away from these dots, there are like white dots. Like a optical illusion. It's blending neat. Yep. I like it. It's pretty cool. I like this marker. I don't think I've ever tried something like this, even though I've got these dot markers. I have 2 of them. But I got them in stationery boxes, so I put them to stationery use rather than art use. Well, these ones are already dryish. They're not blending that much. Put a little bit more here because it's a little drying too fast over here. Some more water. In fact, I'm gonna just kind of go crazy with the water. It needs to be, the paper is curving, but it needs to be really wet to do the effect that I wanted to do. So I wanted it to stay light up top, but at the bottom add this darker blue ink. I want to soak the paper so it doesn't dry before I'm done doing this. If it dries, I won't get the nice soft blending that I want from my test, that I got in my test. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, I gotta set this here. Okay, I gotta tip the paper up so that it blends toward the top of the image. And I think I will do some little dots like this. Man, that's super cool. I love this. Watercolor and stuff is the coolest. Oh, it's not evenly going. Okay, now let's do a little water. Don't want it too light down at the bottom. No, phone. My phone is gonna turn the screen off. It did it. Oh well, not ready for the tuna picture yet anyway. Oh wow. It's coming off the page here. Whoops. There we go. Dry that off a bit. this is meant to be underwater, so I want it to be a little more smooth. Yay. Okay, I think that's good. Now it's gotta dry. Oh well, looks even cooler on the screen because I'm seeing it a lot smaller. When I'm looking at it in person, I'm seeing more of the details. When I look over at the screen, I can see the overall effect. Ooh, super neat. Yeah, I think so too. So fun. Water media. And it's cool. It's starting to dry a little bit. This ink is not getting lost. In the other ink, you can still see these dots distinctly. Time to dry it. Now do this, go. Okay, got about an hour. So I think we should be alright, because I just want to draw tuna. And I'll use this to erase some highlights, so I think the most highlighty part. Although, I don't know. Maybe it would be good to draw the whole thing in graphite and then erase away, because then it won't look like it's transparent. It won't look like the fish is transparent. It's interesting watching my audio mixer bar, and it's flapping along with this fan. How's that? Still not quite dry yet, though. Can test something really quick. But I need a different watercolor paper. Maybe I have a little watercolor sample paper. Sample paper. Here's my little sample paper stack. Hot press, cold press. While this is drying, I didn't cap this properly. It's because I was trying to hurry with the water to get the effect I wanted. Okay. Now, it's capped properly and won't spill and stain all my everything. Okay. I wanted to see if this is water soluble at all. It didn't mention it. don't think it's like meant to be water soluble like some of the ones that I've gotten that are made with that in mind, but because it's such a soft, it's a 6B, it is actually smoothing out under the water. Thinking about possibilities. So I wonder if this stuff that I just brought out with the brush is erasable. So that might be a nice way to use this eraser without it just smudging everything before it actually gets to the erasing part. It's dry yet. Still a little damp. Oh, it's making a noise. That was my song for you. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, this dang eraser smudges it around more than erases. Not a fan. What is this? Thermoplastic. Maybe I'm just spoiled by all the Tombow erasers because they're always so good. But it's not really spoiled because they're cheap. It's not like they're some exclusive thing. Well, it does erase away fairly well. Oh, excuse me. Though I didn't try, so I'll try erasing here too. So I'm also just killing time while this dries. It does the same freaking thing. It smudges it before it erases it. And then there's the smudges on the outside. Well, it does erase it after having water applied. It's dry. So close. It is so close. It's just barely still damp. Guess I can show it up close, especially if it'll, maybe if I press the, is this the focus button? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. The cool effects. I love this kind of area where it's just super close to dry. And then I can start drawing the toonie. Guess I can get my tuna picture back up as my phone turned off. Well, the screen turned off. As I expected, it's not rotated anymore. Come on, I need you to be rotated. There we go. Maybe it'll work better if I save the image. Save image. Open. Yeah, and then I can have it taking up more of the screen instead of having some of the browser in the way. Here's a reference image. Oops, the lights are really shining on it, but tuna fish in a dynamic swimming pose. Got back on the stand. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. There. This is so close to dry. I can tell it's still a little damp because it's cool. You can tell the difference between this page and the page underneath. Tuna! Tuna! Tuna, tuna, tuna. Tuna fish are really big. I don't think I realized that until my adult life. How gigantic tunas are. I guess it makes sense. They live in the ocean. The ocean is big. No, you don't. This pencil is trying to escape. I noticed that there's some pencil paintbrush. There is some water. Oh, wow. I got it all in the back. Here I was trying to keep the pages safe. Nope. That's what's a sketchbook, though. Experimentation. Okay. Ooh. It's super close. It's super close. I just want to do a little bit of extra time to be sure. Because if I draw on it while it's still damp, it can make really dark lines that aren't easy to erase, and especially because the eraser is not that reliable, so... Or rather than reliable, I'll call it, it's not that powerful. I want to keep remembering to tap my screen randomly so that it doesn't turn off on my phone. Okay, tuna time. So let's see, it's taking up about this much space, and it goes like this. It's like a oval lemon shape. It's kind of like a lemon shape. This, like a football. Yeah. And the mouth comes down like this. And the open part is down like this, and it goes, oh, and it's kind of cool. It has this like hinge looking thing coming down, And then it comes out like that, and it's like got a pointy mouth, goes down, and then it kind of ends in a point because it's like flipping its tail the other way. But far out of here, so this fin here, wait, let me see. Okay, so about halfway through is this big thing that comes around like this, and it hooks up here like that, and then past here below this line is the eye, and it's got this nice big pupil. And it's pupil. And what else? It's kind of got like a line like this, and a line up like this, and then it's got another line right here. And this goes down. I think this is part of its gills, one of its gills. Or maybe this is, I don't know that much about fish anatomy. Maybe this is where the gills are. But it comes up under the chin. Fish have a chin, I don't know. This big fin is about here. And it comes down a little point there. And then it comes out like, oh, but it comes up and it comes up. What is it? I'm gonna measure about the bottom of the eye. And maybe this far out. And I'm not just saying all this to narrate it. It really helps me when I'm drawing something like this. To say it, to explain it to myself. To think about what I'm doing and what I'm measuring. In drawing classes, when I would do that, I'd have to just keep it in my head because, you know, it's like all quiet drawing, and I'm like, yeah. Then I would forget what I was trying to look at and be like, what was I doing? All quietly in my head. Okay. What else? Okay, so we've got the body. And then it's got like this little thing right here where the tail is coming off, and then there's the tail fin goes like this and curves down. About how far does that go? Oh, I see. This needs to come down further. That's what's going on. So the bottommost point is maybe here. The lowest point. Okay. Yay, there we go. Comes down more like that. Yep. Oh, there's like a bottom lip-ish thing. Oh, this is really dark too. Color this into, well, not color, but fill this in. This is fun. Drawing this tuna is fun. Its little front lip is like that. Okay. Oh, it's coming to life. It's coming to life. Tuna on the page. Next. Right, I was trying to figure out this because the tail fin comes just a slightly bit down from the belly. Like that. And it's dark, but it's farther away, so it's not as dark as this fin. Oh, that's probably good. What else? Oh, there are so many fins. This dorsal fin, this is the one that I know the name of, dorsal fin, is maybe halfway between the eye and the beginning of the, I don't know what these ones are. This one, this pointy one. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And it's pretty dark, so I'll just color it in. No, not color it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. There's a difference. Yup. Here's another one. one is maybe here. And it has a matching one down here. Okay, I gotta scroll down a little bit. It has these, I think these fins might be pectoral fins. Maybe. Because they're in the area that would be the pecs if a fish was a person. And I guess a fish could be a person if a fish was a human. I don't know. I don't know any fish personally. And this one is slightly less dark, especially coming out from the body. Ooh, what else? Okay, so this other gill is visible, and it's pretty dark. And now I just want to get the general shading for the rest of the body, and then I'll spread it out with the water, I think. It's pretty light right here, probably because of the camera person. Might have used a underwater light or something. It's really dark under the belly here. Here. Yep. And especially this area is really like this tuna. Okay, gonna use the brush to smooth out the graphite. Also helps create sharper edges. Yeah, it's definitely not designed to be water soluble because it would be filling in these little white, well, I don't know if you can even see from that far away because it's kind of reflecting, but those little white bits of paper, it would be filling those right in. actually expected the graphite to look more dark. It actually sort of sits on top of the color in a, like a, I mean, it makes sense. Graphite is a metal, I believe, or it's a mineral at least. Yeah, I think it's a mineral. It's shiny on top of these blues. It is making a difference though. The parts that I've spread the graphite out on are definitely more solid looking than the areas I have yet to touch. Can't say for sure, but I might be moving the ink from these little dots too within the fish. Carbon. Have a carbon pencil. Wonder how it does underwater. Have you used water on a carbon with a carbon pencil before? Kind of resists the water. Interesting. Or are you talking about the graphite? Gotta wait for it to dry again. Time to fan. Guess I didn't try this eraser on the ink or the, I guess this is ink too, on either of the inks. Maybe it will erase some of that too. That'll be interesting. Actually, this might be a good chance to do exactly what I was trying not to do before and put the graphite on wet paper to really darken it up. get my water bowl. Oh, I feel like I gotta be careful because it's gonna tear up the page if I'm too rough. Oh, carbon sketch pencil. Sketch and wash. Yeah, the sketch and wash one works really nice with the watercolor, I think. Of course, I only used it like one time, pretty much when I got it in the ArtSnacks box. The tuna, this tuna in this picture, has lots of texture on it. Flap my fan at it a little bit more. Though when I squint my eyes, I feel like I want to add a little more dark up to the top here. There, that's better. Still slightly damp, but I'm going to go ahead and try erasing. There's just a few spots that are super bright. Ooh, actually this might be good. Erasing on the slightly damp paper is pulling the paper off, but it's actually nice because it's giving it like a really highlighty effect. Like white highlights, because the white paper is showing through. Which is perfect because this tuna is so textured. Okay, gotta get this eraser dust off because there's so much of it I can't see what it's looking like. Oh, I'm still stuck on there. That's pretty cool. Textury look. Oh, you can't really tell. I'll hold it up closer. Oh, white. That's the paper. Here's a little piece where it hasn't come all the way off. Is that bright enough, or should I work it a little bit more? Maybe a little more, just right here in this spot where it's super shiny. That's a cool benefit of this eraser. It didn't seem that good at regular old erasing, but it's doing great, doing a cool effect to get some highlights on a watercolor paper. I think that's good. Whoops, I'm trying to, there, yeah. So the last thing I haven't used is the bullet tip on this metallic pen. Thinking about it, there's some really dark areas on this fish, so I think I'll use it just to do that. Might be having the opposite effect because the metallic on top of the dark graphite is actually like lightening it up significantly. Well, it's too late. Can't turn back now. Actually, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll just outline some stuff in this. I like the effect. Is it? I don't know if it's showing. Yeah, there it is. Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna do the eye. The texture works well for the fish skin. Yeah. Especially because the tuna is so big, you don't really see the scales or anything. Not like with a goldfish. It's interesting. It doesn't really, can't really see it that much unless you're looking at it the right angle. At certain angles, this this marker just blends with the graphite, but other angles it's perfectly clear that there's something different. Now I'm going to erase a little bit at the top of the fish because the light coming down from above is actually lightening this part of the fish a fair amount. I'm doing it very lightly because the brightest part is still right here under the eye. Oh, I just had an idea because I've been trying to think, how can I get the really dark parts of this? Because the graphite is actually not that dark. I forgot that I still have this ink. I can use this ink for other things too. Tap my screen, make sure it doesn't turn off while I'm in the middle of painting. This is a really interesting effect, doing the ink on top of the graphite. It's like it's not, it's like it sinks below and doesn't actually cover the graphite itself, or something like that is happening. It's cool. Yeah, that's much better. Getting those really dark darks that I was hoping to get. This fin too is very dark. on the inside of the mouth. Showing some of the little, like, battle scars or something. Yeah, the underside is really dark, this part. It's dark back here too. A little bit. I need to look at this. I think it's good. I think my tuna is good. Maybe just add a little bit right here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now I'm just mixing up some of the areas where I've got lines of each kind of ink in the graphite, and let's just smooth it out a little bit with some water. Thing now is maybe I will use this eraser a bit in the background just to get some interesting texture. Maybe the background's been dry long enough. It's not really pulling anything up. I'll try. Well, let me cap this before it spills, before I have any ink accidents. Spots where the tiniest little eraser bits have stuck onto the page, but didn't really take anything off though. Well, I think that's it. It's perfect timing. Only 10 minutes left in my streaming window. So I used everything. This Higgins blue ink, the clean color dot metallic marker, and I used both ends. Used the Princeton brush and this graph stone no wood graphite pencil, and made an underwater tuna. I guess I can hold it up so that it can be seen more. Ooh, you can see how the graphite shines in the light too. Plus, like this line and others like it are the metallic marker. And the metallic dot, the metallic part stays even after being diluted with the water on top, so that's cool. It's cool when the camera actually decides to focus. It's really good at it. Okay. So, that's it for today. I'll be back on Friday for Chibi Friday. Until then, thank you for watching.